Yeah. Oh, great. Send him in. Hello there, Mr. Grand.
Captain Garrison.
Thanks, Sanchez. That'll be all. Sorry to drag you out here so late in the afternoon.
You said on the phone it was very important?
It is, or I wouldn't have called you.
Excuse me, Captain, but Bo Buchanan is here.
Send him in.
What? What is this?
Mr. Grand.
What? What? Oh, this is a setup, isn't it? You've been pretending that everything between us was settled. What, you got me in here because he wants to exact his pound of flesh?
Gabrielle. Oh, I'm glad I found you. I need your help.
Viki, hello again. What's wrong?
Well, I need you to clear up a mystery for me. Where is Sarah?
Well, the last time I saw her, she was sitting over here at the table with you.
What, do you mean she hasn't been with you?
With me? Whatever for?
Well, you wrote her a note, didn't you?
What note?
The note that Sarah got at the table. Edgar brought it over to her. The note said that she was to meet you upstairs in the second floor conference room. So she went up to see you, and when I followed her up there, the conference room was empty.
Well, yes, it would be. We've had a water leak up there. It's closed off till we fix it.
Yes, I know. The chambermaid told me that, but she said she hadn't seen you or Sarah.
Well, no, she wouldn't see me. After I was speaking to both of you, I got a call that my son was sick. I went to the doctor, and I just got back.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, now I'm really worried.
Another toast to our marriage and to our healthy and loving child, which we will raise together. What did you do that for?
Because I hate you. I hate you for what you did to me, for tormenting me and bringing me down here.
No. Come on now. You're just a little bit upset.
A little bit upset? I could kill you for what you did to me. In fact, I wish I had killed you in that garage.
Now, don't be saying that, Sarah. That's not what you mean. And if I did that, I am truly sorry for making you feel that way.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I am, Sarah, and you're going to have to believe that. But there's time, okay? I'll make up for all of that. We're going to have a whole lifetime together.
Lifetime?
Yes, Sarah. Don't you understand? You're mine. Forever.
So how you doing, son? You miss your daddy while I was gone?
He certainly did. When I told him you were coming home, he sat by the window all afternoon watching for you.
Oh, no kidding. I tell you, your daddy sure missed you. You been a good boy while daddy was gone?
He's been a very good boy. Haven't you, CJ?
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
He keeps asking whether his mommy is going to come home soon, and I told him yes.
Yeah, well, we're going to try to get Mommy home to you as soon as we possibly can, son.
Well, it's almost time for supper, and I think CJ is a little tired.
Oh.
I better give him his bath now.
Good idea.
Okay, CJ?
Why don't you go take a bath? Oh, honey, I know.
Yeah, Mommy coming home.
Mommy will be home soon.
Mommy will be home very soon. I know you're tired.
I know.
Okay,
We'll go take a bath, huh?
We'll take a bath.
We'll see you right
then
after supper
we'll play
time.
a nice game and tell you a story. And Mommy will be home really soon, okay?
I thought you told me you weren't all that worried about Tina.
Well, I'm not, Clint. I see something like that. You know, it could be weeks yet, maybe even months before she gets back. Talk to those Italian officials, you know, and they just keep churning the wheels. Look, maybe you could do something. Maybe make a call to expedite something. Talk to your newspaper contact. But get her home soon.
Look, don't worry about it. I'll get on the horn, make a few phone calls. We get to the bottom of this one way or the other.
Thanks, Clint.
Excuse me? The doorbell rang while I was going upstairs. There's someone here to see Cord.
Who is it?
Miss Audrey Ames.
Oh, yeah? Hey, thank you. Tell her I'll be right out there. Clint,
Okay.
could you hold off on this call for 2 seconds? I want to help Audrey with a wheelchair, all right?
And what would I want with a wheelchair?
So you've just been waiting for the right moment to pounce, is that it?
No, I didn't come here to pounce on anybody.
Then why was I summoned here, huh?
Because there's a part of all this that isn't over. Now, as you probably know, Austin is still on the loose, and he's been terrorizing Sarah Gordon. Now, one of the incidents took place at your hotel during the Daisy Awards.
Are you telling me that Austin has been seen in my hotel?
I talked to the crew chief. He said that that night there was a very strange stagehand around there. He didn't even know the guy, and he figured that the union sent him over.
Seems that Austin managed to pass himself off as one of the crew.
We figure if he did it once, he can do it again.
All right. How can I help?
Are your employees required to supply their own uniforms, or do you supply them?
I supply them.
So if he got his hands on a uniform, he could pass himself off as a hotel employee, right?
I guess that's a possibility.
Listen, have you noticed anything missing around the hotel lately?
Cellular phone was reported missing. Also, some vintage wine from the cellar, but that could be in-house job.
What we were wondering is if we could speak to some of your employees and just ask them if they spotted Austin around recently.
Yeah, would that be all right with you, Mr. Grant?
Are you kidding? Of course it would be all right. The man murdered my wife. You attacked a helpless woman. You have my word. I will do everything possible to help you find this guy and put him away for life.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Michael.
Listen, Bo, I need to stay here and follow up on some more leads. I'm going to have Detective Sanchez do the questioning with you, all right?
Okay, come on, Michael. We got some big game to catch.
All right, let's go.
We are not going to have a lifetime or anything else together. Do you hear me?
We're going to be married in a real sweet and simple ceremony, because I'm not into all that folderol. Just a justice of the peace, and we'll just have a couple of witnesses, maybe Pike and Luann.
We're not getting married.
And then we're going to move out west, you know, where there's a lot of land and where the air is so clean and rare, and where the stars come shining right on top of it. And I'm going to pick out a beautiful plot of land. I'm going to build us a house where we can raise our families.
Please.
It's going to be perfect. This house, think about this. If we have a little girl, you're going to be able to cook and sew for her. And if it's a boy, I've always wanted to have me a son so that I can teach him. And I'm going to show him how to ride a horse and how to rope a steer. And I'm going to show him all the things that a real Buchanan man is so that he can hold his head up high.
Austin, please just stop this, all right? I told you I'm not going through with this pregnancy.
Oh, no, now wait, you haven't been listening to anything I've been saying. I've been talking about our future together, about us putting down our roots and learning what life is all about, and giving that to our children.
My future is with Bo.
Oh, Sarah, how can you say that? Bo is not a real man. Bo is not a Buchanan. Let me tell you something. My father has always told me about his great-great-grandfather, Buck Buchanan. Now, you picture this. This man, he took a little plot of land, and he grew it into a thriving and successful ranch. He never had anything handed to him on a silver platter.
Austin, this is just all in your mind. This is just some bizarre fantasy that is not going to come true.
Yes, Sarah, it is going to come true. And it's going to come true with you. You're going to love me. I know you are. Sarah, it's going to take time. But you will learn to love me.
I am never going to love you. Never.
Yes, you are, Sarah. Please, Sarah, don't fight me. Sarah, I don't want to have to hurt you. But you're going to be mine, Sarah. You're going to be mine forever.
Viki, I truly wish I could help you, but I never wrote Sarah a note.
Look, Edgar brought it to the table, but he did say he didn't know where it had come from.
Edgar, excuse me. Do you remember there was a note? Do you know who dropped it off? The one that you gave Sarah Gordon earlier on?
No. Like I said, I found it tucked inside the reservation book.
Inside the reservation book?
Yes. It was addressed to Miss Gordon, so I took it to her table. Would you excuse me? Follow me, please.
What's wrong with you? You seem... Something wrong?
Nothing. No, nothing.
Well, you
at all.
seem very upset.
Viki, as I said before, my son, he's not very well at all.
I'm sorry about Al. Truly I am. But look, I'm very worried about Sarah, particularly since you did not write the note.
Well, look, perhaps it was just a practical joke, and she found that out when she got to the conference room.
Well, then where is she? Why would she suddenly disappear on me?
Viki, I don't know. Maybe she didn't feel well and she went home.
Without telling me?
Well, look, I tell you what. Why don't you go and call her at home, just in case she did leave the hotel? I will call housekeeping. And
Why are you so nervous?
What do you mean? Why am I nervous?
Exactly what I said. You are very nervous. You know, it occurs to me now, a light went on in your brain when Edgar mentioned that the note was tucked in this reservation book. You know what's going on, don't you?
Viki, I swear, I am just as baffled about this as you are.
Don't you lie to me, Gabrielle. You know what's happened to Sarah, and I demand to know what it is.
No, Sarah, please, please, don't fight me, Sarah.
Let me
please.
go.
I don't want to have to hurt you. I just have to make you understand.
Understand what?
That everything I have done because I loved you. Ever since I first laid eyes on you, I fell in love with you. I never meant to hurt you. I just needed to show you how much I loved you.
What? By raping me?
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry for having done that. I didn't mean it. But I was so mad when I found that tape recorder hidden on you, and I wanted you so badly, and I couldn't understand why you could betray me like that.
I was trying to help Bo. My God, you framed him for a murder. You wanted to just let him rot in jail so that you could be alone with me. I wasn't betraying you. I was trying to save the man that I love.
You didn't belong with him then, and you don't belong with him now. And you're gonna get that woman. That man does not love you the way that I love you. No man can love you the way that I love you.
You raped me. You tormented me until I thought I was losing my mind. And now you're keeping me down here against my will. How in the world do you ever think that I'm going to love you?
You will, Sarah. You will. In time, trust me, you will. I will show you how much that I love you and how much that I need you.
You're crazy. You are absolutely out of your mind.
No. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my mind in love with you. You were my first friend when I came to Llanview. You told me that I was worth something. That I was worthy. Well, I feel like I'm as worthy of your love as Bo is. Even more so. You know, all I'm asking is that you give me a chance to show you.
Austin, this isn't right. Don't you see that? Can't you understand that? You can't keep me prisoner here until I agree to love you. You've got to understand that that's not going to happen.
But why not? I've read about women who have fallen in love with their captors in time.
Look, the people that write that are as sick as anyone who would believe it. Now, what you did to me, that was an act of violence, Austin. It had nothing to do with love.
I'm sorry. I've asked you to forgive me. Please, Sarah. Please forgive me.
Look, I am never going to forgive you, all right? And I am never going to love you. Now let me go! Help!
Please, no. Please, no. Sarah, please. Don't. Now you've given me no choice. You've given me no other choice.
Viki, I honestly don't know what's happened to Sarah.
But you do know who wrote that note, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do. You absolutely panicked when Edgar mentioned this reservations book. Now, why?
I told you, I'm very worried about my son.
No, you are not. You were thinking about somebody. The person who wrote that note. Damn it, tell me the truth.
I am telling you the truth. I don't know who wrote that note.
I'll bet that you do, and I'll bet you think it was Austin Buchanan, don't you?
What?
Yes. Look, Austin has been terrorizing Sarah. It is entirely possible he followed her here, to this restaurant, and then wrote her that note just to lure her away.
Oh, come on, don't you think that's a little far-fetched?
Is it, Gabrielle?
Oh, yes, of course it is.
No, I don't think it is at all. I think it's a distinct possibility, and I think that you believe that as well.
Please, Viki,
Who wrote the note? Was it Austin?
I don't know.
Yes, you do know. Now stop playing games with me.
I'm not playing games
Yes, you are, and it is a very dangerous game because he is a very dangerous man. Gabrielle, tell me what you know. Did Austin write that note?
Yes. He could have. It's very possible that he could have slipped it in there without anybody knowing.
And how would you know that? Tell me.
He's in the hotel.
He's what?
He's down in the wine cellar.
Oh, my God. You know where he is, and you haven't told the police.
Please. He broke into the wine cellar. I found him. He threatened that he would kill Michael and Garrick if I breathe a word to the police. You must understand my position.
Give me the keys to the wine cellar.
No, why?
Give me the keys.
What are you going to do?
I'm going down there, and you are going to call hotel security, and you're going to tell them to meet me there.
You can't go by yourself.
I have to go by myself. I'm not going to leave Sarah alone with that maniac. Get on that phone! Call security.
Audrey, you're walking again.
Yes, in high heels, no less. I'm even doing a little dancing these days.
Well, hey, congratulations. Wow, what a surprise. When did all this happen?
Well, actually, she surprised all of us when she walked up to the podium at the Daisy Award show.
You won the Daisy Award, too?
Yes, for best newcomer. You didn't hear about it. It was in the papers.
Well, I'm sorry it wasn't in the Italian papers. I went to all these different newsstands. I couldn't find the banner anywhere.
Well, remind me to fire my foreign newspaper manager first thing in the morning.
Well,
huh?
Look at you.
Speaking of the paper, I've got to make a phone call. I'll use the phone in the study.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Well, hey. Oh, hey, come on, sit down.
Oh,
You
no,
could,
no. I've had quite enough of sitting for a while. I think I'll stand.
Oh. I'm sorry. This is just too great. 2 surprises. Not only did you win the Daisy Award, but... Oh, man, you're walking again.
You, my friend, deserve a lot of the credit for that.
Me? Hey, get out of town. What are you talking about?
I'm serious. As soon as I heard you had come back from Milan, I came right over because I wanted to say thank you in person.
For what?
For standing by me when I needed it.
Yeah, well, as I recall, there were a whole line of people ready to stand by you, give you support whenever you needed it.
Yes, but I pushed all those people away because you were the only one who didn't pull any punches on me. You knew exactly what I needed, and you gave it to me. Sometimes with both barrels. So thank you.
Well, it was the least I could do, considering I was the one who was responsible for the whole thing. If it hadn't been me pushing you in front of Michael's car the day of the accident, there might not have been an accident.
Listen, Cord, as strange as this may sound, I think that accident was probably the best thing that could have happened to me.
You want to explain that?
Well, see, the whole ordeal, it made me realize that even though I thought I was a really tough woman, you know, I'd been spending most of my life in fear. I was afraid to really try to take control of my life. But after the accident, I didn't have any choice because the only person that was going to get me out of that chair was me. And I found out that I had what it takes to fight and stand on my own 2 feet, so to speak.
Well, I guess I always knew that you had the right stuff. The trouble was getting you to believe that.
Well, now I do. And I owe you one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe I will sit down. So, how's Tina? I hear that she's having a little trouble in Italy.
No, the little trouble she's having is getting out of Italy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She lost her passport, right?
Oh, no, she didn't lose it. Actually, someone stole it. And the Italian officials aren't going to let her out of town until they find the people who stole it and they catch them.
Oh, no. Do they know who did it?
Yeah, they think that some smugglers got a hold of it. The people who are trying to smuggle out, like, rare artifacts, old jewelry, that type of thing. Oh, speaking of which, I got this present for Viki that,
What is it?
Well, I had...
What's the matter?
It was a bracelet that Tina bought for Viki. I had it right here in this pocket, I thought. Now it's gone.
One down, 3 to go.
Can you hear anything? What? Well, that's my heartbeat. And this is Captain Video speaking. And now you know that this is not a radar gun. My name is Dr. Dan, and can I please examine you? Please? Okay. Okay.
I am really glad you could make it today, Brenda.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and I'm ready to work.
Well, hi, Brenda.
Hi, Dan. I'm sorry. I just couldn't make it here any earlier.
Well, that's okay. I'm glad you're here at all.
How's Conroy?
Well, he's doing better. I'm still worried about that respiratory infection of yours, but I think you should keep him on that medication I prescribed as well as the humidifier.
Okay. I'll take him down to the infirmary for his medicine. Hey, did you enjoy your visit with Dan today? Yeah? Would you like to grow up just like him and become a doctor?
Oh, well, I don't know.
I thought so. And you know what? I bet you will make a fine doctor. Yeah? Come on, sweetie. It's time for your medicine.
Well, let me go with you, Miriam, okay?
Actually, I'd rather you stay here and spend a little time with the kids and get to know them a little better.
Well, I know you need help in there, so...
Well, the other kids can use some love and affection as well, Brenda.
Well, I understand that,
and
but
there is one little girl in particular that I would love you to spend some time with. She has been asking me to teach her how to play old maid, and I just never seem to have the time to sit down with her. Well, I'll bring her up as soon as I take care of Conrad.
Old maid, huh? I thought you guys were pretty desperate for nurses here.
Well, we do. We are.
Well, then why didn't she want me to go and help?
Well, she just wants you to get better acquainted with the kids, that's all.
Yeah, but, you know, I took the job here because I know that the children need medical attention. That's what I wanted to do.
Well, Verna, listen, Miriam's very protective of the kids, you know. And she doesn't want you to work in the infirmary because, well, she can tell that you're upset.
Dan, the only reason I'm upset is because I'm a nurse, and I don't think that she wants to use me.
Are you sure that's the only reason?
Well, I'm upset because I don't feel needed, and I don't like this feeling at all, Dan. I mean, I can't be a mother, I can't be a wife, and I just really need to have something that I can sink my teeth into right now.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you can't be a wife? You're engaged to my father.
Well, I called it off. I'm not gonna marry Larry.
All right, first thing we do is find Gabrielle and have her check inventory, see if anything else is missing.
Good idea.
Good evening, Mr. Grant.
Edgar, have you seen Miss Medina?
You just missed her. She was talking with Mrs. Buchanan, but then they both left the restaurant.
Do you know where she went?
Sorry, she didn't say.
All right, thanks. Hey, what's the matter?
Sarah was supposed to meet Viki here, too. I don't see her.
Excuse me. Miss Gordon left before Mrs. Buchanan did, right after I gave her the message that was left for her.
What message?
I didn't read it, sir.
Michael, I don't like the sound of this.
I don't either. Edgar, have you been aware of any missing uniforms?
As a matter of fact, one of the busboys just reported that his uniform was gone.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna go and check with housekeeping and see if any other uniforms are missing.
Bo.
What? I'm sorry. I'm worried about Sarah. I want to call Llanfair and see if maybe she and Viki went on home.
Well, there's a phone right there. Go ahead.
Okay. Why don't we ask around? Maybe one of your employees has seen her. Do you mind?
No. Let's go to the front desk. We'll start there.
Don't do this to me.
What choice do you leave me, Sarah?
No!
I wish you wouldn't fight me, Sarah. I wish you would realize it. This is all gonna be over, and it's just gonna be like a bad dream.
Leave me alone!
I don't have to hurt you.
Then just let me go.
No, you don't understand. You have to come with me. You have to come with me. Now, we're gonna go someplace where we can be by ourselves, okay? You, me, and our child, where we can have us a home.
Look, if you really loved me, you'd let me go.
Why? So that you can run back to Bo? What kind of a fool do you think I am? No, you don't. No, you don't. You're gonna realize soon enough, girl, that Bo doesn't deserve you, and that I do.
Let her go, Austin.
Awfully bad timing, Miss Viki.
You had that bracelet when you were at Max's place with me.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I took it out, I put it on the table so you could see it, left it there for a little bit, I put it back, and then we left.
Oh, maybe you dropped it on your way out.
No, it was a pretty good-sized bracelet. I would have... Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, Clint, you remember that woman I bumped into? The one with the strange accent?
Yeah? Oh, wait, you don't think she picked your pocket, do you? I mean, how would she have even known you had it on you?
I don't know. Maybe she saw it when I showed it to you.
Did you check the rest of your pockets, Gordon?
Hey, I got my wallet.
Well, then she must have been after the bracelet.
Why?
Well, was it expensive?
Well, I don't know that it was all that expensive. Tina said she found it in this nice little out-of-the-way shop, something that you thought would be perfect for Viki. I don't understand. Why would somebody go to the trouble of picking my pocket, stealing a bracelet, and leaving my wallet?
I don't know. I think we should call the police.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll stop by. I'll see Rafe on the way back from the airport.
Why are you going to the airport?
Because Tina ordered some fabric from Italy, and she's having it sent, and it's to decorate our new house. It's some beautiful patterns that I saw. Listen, I'm sorry, though, that I don't have a whole lot of time to spend with you right now. I'd love to hear about the Daisy Award and all that.
Oh, well, maybe another time.
Actually, if you got some time right now, you could take a ride with me over to the airport and we could talk about all the exciting things that have happened.
I think we can arrange that, yeah.
Well, all right, great. Clint, I'll let you know what Rafe says when I get back.
Fine, I'll be right here.
Good. You ready?
Yeah. Bye, Clint.
This is...
Bye, Audrey. Gord. Bye.
Yeah.
You are great, girl.
And what did Dad say when you told him about the news?
Well, I really didn't give him a chance to say anything. I just took the ring off and put it on the table, ran out of the restaurant, and I haven't talked to him since then.
Were you planning on breaking off this engagement when we were talking in the restaurant earlier? I mean, before Dad came in, of course.
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, it was because of you that I realized that I can't marry your dad.
Because of me?
Well, because of our conversation that we had. You know, you told me that I really have to deal with the fact that I can't have children. And then you asked me if I love Larry.
Oh, well, that was totally out of line. I'm sorry about that.
No, don't be sorry, because, I mean, I do love Larry, and he loves me. And I know he said that because I can't have children, that hasn't changed his mind about marriage or anything, but I'm having to reconsider that and to see if marriage is something that I want. And until I figure that out, I just don't feel like I could be marrying anybody. And you know what else? I feel worthless, Dan. And you saw what happened just there. I am a nurse, and Miriam doesn't even need me here.
Brenda, she saw how upset you were when you came in here. And she just wanted to give you a chance to calm down.
I don't need to calm down. I am a nurse. That is what it's a part of me. That's what I need. And I think she needs a babysitter, so I'm just going to go on back to the hospital, okay?
Brenda, please. Please, give the clinic a chance. I know what I'm talking about. When I was kicked out of the residency program at Llanfair Hospital, I didn't know who I was or where I was going to work either. But this place has made me feel like a doctor again. And I know that if you just hang in here, some of that good feeling is going to start rubbing off on you, too.
Brenda, there's someone I want you to meet. This is Vita.
Well, hello, Vita.
Come
Yeah.
Can you say hello?
Vita, that is a beautiful name.
I'm real sorry you had to come down here, Miss Viki.
Austin, put down the gun and let Sarah go.
Why? Because my rich kin say so? They say jump and I'm supposed to say how high?
It's over now, Austin. Listen to me. Hotel security has been alerted they'll be here in a matter of seconds.
Well then, Sarah and I had best start to move out of here.
Well, you'll have to get past me first.
Move!
No, not until security gets here.
I don't want to have to hurt you, Viki, but I will if I have to.
Viki, he means it. No, I don't think he does. He's hurt enough people already.
I've come too far to give up now. Now, I deserve Sarah, and I'm going to have her. Now, either you're going to move out of the way, or I'm going to blow you away.
All right.
I don't want to have to shoot you, Viki. You understand me?
Viki, please. Just let us go, all right? Just let us go before the police come, please.
You want us to get away? Right, Sarah? You want us to get away, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've changed my mind, okay? I realize that you'll do anything for me.
You see? And I would, too. I'd do anything for you, Sarah. Anything at all.
I know. So let's just leave her here and get out of here, okay?
Okay. But wait a minute. I can't let Miss Viki put the cops on our tail. I'm real sorry, Miss Viki. I'm real sorry.
That Vita is a real charmer, isn't she?
She cannot wait to play old maid with you. She just had to tell the other kids. She has really taken to you quickly.
You have to excuse me. I've got some patients to take care of.
Dan?
Well, I've said my piece, okay? Now, if you're still upset, you can talk with Miriam. I'll be back in a moment, okay?
Brenda, is there a problem?
Oh, I don't really know how to say this to you.
Brenda, we have an unspoken policy here. We are always upfront with each other. Now, if something's on your mind, just say it.
Well, Miriam, I was really upset just then when you wouldn't let me go with you.
You mean to the infirmary?
Yeah. I mean, I know that children need things, but I am a nurse, and I am here to take care of their medical needs.
And what about their emotional needs?
I care a lot about my patients, Miriam.
No, they are not just patients, Brenda. They are frightened children who've been orphaned or abandoned or whose parents have been declared unfit to raise them. These children are not just physically ill or handicapped. Honey, they have emotional scars, too. Sometimes it takes us a month just to get through to them.
Well, I just didn't consider that.
Look, I know. That is why I didn't want you to plunge right back into a familiar pattern.
What pattern?
Look, at Llanfair Hospital, I am sure you were the perfect nurse. But at the hospital, you had certain procedures to follow that we just don't have here at the clinic. You have got to be willing to bare your soul, to open your heart to these children. Now, that's the real problem, isn't it? You're afraid of getting too close to these children, aren't you?
But what happens if one of them is lucky enough to find a foster home? Or if one of them
dies? Look, I'm not going to lie to you, Brenda. Sometimes it does happen. But whether or not we lose them to a good home or to an illness, it's still a loss. And it's a loss that you feel right down to the bone.
How do you deal with that pain? Where do you find that strength, Miriam?
From the same place you found the strength to go on after your baby's death. From right here. But the heart is a very strange thing, Brenda. If you do not allow it to express itself, it can become a handicap. And it can stop you from helping others who are handicapped, too.
Oh, I feel silly.
Look, don't be so hard on yourself. I never said this job was going to be easy. But it's not just a job, honey. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to helping these children find a better life. And you are the only one who can decide if you're up to it.
I want to help.
But, look, before you make up your mind, spend some time at Vida. And then any decision that you make, I'll understand.
Wait a minute. Now, you telling me that Spring locked Megan in a meat locker?
I kid you not, but Megan managed to get herself free, and she came busting in the middle of the opening performance. And you should have seen Spring's face. I mean, Megan totally blew her away with her performance. It was incredible.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sorry I missed that.
Well, hey, maybe next year, huh?
Ooh, I like that kind of talking. Very aggressive. I like that. Oh, look at this. Here's a line.
Oh, well,
I
we
can't
may as
believe
well
it.
start waiting. It's not going to get any shorter.
Yeah.
So do you have some kind of a claim check or something?
Yeah, I got a receipt right here. Tina said I blew this under penalty of death.
Hey, you know, maybe Tina should have a look at my apartment when she gets back. I've been thinking about redecorating it.
You are very kind, but I can finish this.
All done. There you go.
What's happening?
Minor collision.
Child.
That's her.
Who?
That's the woman who stole my bracelet. Oh, hold on a minute. Excuse me, ma'am? Hold it right here. Listen, I want my bracelet, the one you stole from me, and I want it now.
Come on, Sarah. Sarah, come on now, get up. We haven't got much time now.
Austin.
Come on, Sarah.
Austin, for God's sakes, help me get this wine rack off of her.
Come on, Sarah. You said you understood, right? You said you're gonna go away with me. Now, come on, Sarah.
Austin,
Sarah!
listen to me. She can't hear you.
Get away from her. Get away from her.
She needs help. You've got to help me get
Sarah?
this thing off of her.
Come on now, Sarah. You said you're gonna come home with
Don't move her. Don't move her. She needs medical help. You can't move her. Stop it. Austin, please. She's going to die if you don't help me get this wine rack off of her. For God's sakes, put the gun down and help me. I can't move this by myself. It's too heavy.
It's all gone now. Everything I worked for, everything I wanted is gone now.
No, Austin. No, listen, it's not gone. Think of her unborn child. It is your child.
Oh, no. Sarah, please. Sarah!
Damn it, Sarah and Viki didn't just drop off the face of the earth.
I know. We've checked all the public rooms. We've asked the personnel. Nobody's seen her. They're nowhere to be found.
Something's wrong, Michael. I can feel it in my gut. Now, I don't know how, but I think maybe Austin got to Sarah again.
Mr. Grant, is there any place we haven't looked yet?
Yeah, where could Austin have taken Sarah that nobody would have seen her?
There are lots of out-of-way places in any hotel.
I'll call Captain Garrison, see if I can get some more offices over here so we can search every nook and cranny.
All right, phone's right over here.
Michael,
What's that? You
Sarah's
all right?
been hurt.
Where is she?
She's down in the wine cellar. Austin's got her and Viki.
Come on, let's look.
Dare you? Let go of me at once.
Not until you give me back the bracelet that you took.
What are you talking about? What bracelet?
The one you took out of my pocket at Max's place.
I have never seen you before in my life.
Don't lie to me, little lady, because I know that I bumped into you. You dropped your purse, and when I was helping you pick everything up, that's when you lifted the bracelet. Now I want it back.
If you do not let go of me, I shall have you arrested.
Well, fine. You want to call a cop? I think I saw one right over there. I think you'll straighten this thing out, let us know who's been wronged.
No.
All right. I thought that might jog your memory a little bit.
Listen, I'm sorry. Can't we settle this between ourselves?
Fine. You give me back the bracelet, and I won't press charges. That's how we'll settle it.
Very well.
Court! Somebody stop her! Court!
Sarah, please. Sarah, please. I didn't mean to hurt you, Sarah. I love you, Sarah, please.
You love her as much as you say you do. For God's sake, put down that gun and help me move this rack off her. Please. I can't do it by myself. It's too heavy. Please.
Mister, you down here?
Yes.
Damn you! You interfered with this. Yes, I had it all planned out. And then you ruined it.
Now, Austin, you listen to me.
It's all your fault now.
No!
It's all your fault.
No!
Yes. Look at her. You killed my Sarah.
Look, Sarah's not dead. We've got to get that
She's
thing off
dead.
of her.
She's dead. And you did it to her. You did it to her.
No. What are you doing? What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do, I'm going to save my neck.
No.
Yes.
What about Sarah?
I can do for her. Now, there's only one way to get out of here. To get out alive. I'm going to have to take you as my hostage.
Oh, God. No.